Hi everybody, welcome back. Spring day 2. So our goals today, meet everybody, water the crops, forage, and we need to get to the beach. So let's get cracking. Get going. Day 2 is actually quite a busy day in the game in comparison to day 1. So here we go, back to watering our crops every day. Water, water, water. Get those parsnips watered. There we go. Making good progress here. Still plenty of water left in the watering can. I'm just keeping an eye on the water meter. I mean, it's not crucial to keep an eye on the water meter. If you do run out, it'll just give you a little animation that you're out of water. But let's see. What do I want to do next? Yeah, let's till a little bit more soil. I'm sure I'll have a little bit of money to buy some more parsnips. I still have a decent amount of energy left. What else? Yeah, let's clear a little bit of wood. What we're trying to do on day 2, because Pierre's is closed on Wednesday and Jojo Mart's seeds are a little bit more expensive, so we want to maximize as many parsnips as possible on day 1 and on day 2. Because what that also does is, in this game, you do get experience points from everything that you do. That's how you basically level up. Ooh, we just found a geode. This is a nice thing too. You can find geodes when you're mining, when you're breaking rocks on your farm. We'll take them to Clint the blacksmith later on. Decisions. A little bit more twigs to see what might be here. Anything interesting? No, just a little rock. Well, that's okay. We can still sell it for some gold. But there's a leak there. Okay, we can add to that because it's the same quality. Yes. So we have to get to seeing Willie at the beach. So here what we're trying to do is Robin the carpenter. On Tuesdays she goes to exercise classes down over at Pierre's. So I'm just kind of showing you the setup here. So hey Demetrius. You don't have to say hi to Demetrius every day, but what we're trying to do is right in that corridor that you saw. She's going to be coming down from the bedroom in a minute. And we want to catch her just at like about 9:50 a.m. I'm cutting it closely here to just get one more chunk of profit. But you're going to try to kind of block her a little bit, and then as you block her, quickly click on her desk to get the pop-up window to shop. And even though she's leaving her home, you can still kind of catch her, because if she gets too far away from her desk, then you get this message that she's off to Caroline's for her aerobics class. But on day 2, the aim is to try to get, we actually probably could have cut more wood before watering. But I'm sort of trying to balance my energy here. Here I'm just poking around, looking for a little bit of food. But yes, on day 2, try to get to Robin's safely by 9:30. You can kind of wait in the lobby there. And just as she's crossing, you kind of block her a little bit with your own body. And then you click on her counter so you can get the dialogue going with her for shopping. And that way you can get some money for rocks and fibers and some wood. Because otherwise, if you just dropped it in the shipping bin and shipped it, I mean, you would still get the cash for it, but you would only get it on the following day. Now here what I'm doing is I'm trying to find some more free seeds. This is a little bit of a hit and miss. um, to see if I can get any, but it's not a horrible activity to do for a few minutes because it doesn't waste much energy. But again, day 2 is just doing a little mishmash of everything with the goal of trying to raise as much money as possible. So let's see our little, ooh, yeah, another leek. Hey, ooh, love dandelions. They're a quick snack. Can't really sell them for too much profit. Um, Later on, we'll be using dandelions and other forageables to make more forageable seeds. But for now, let's see. Who else do we have to meet? That's the other thing I forgot. Oh, yeah. Those two gentlemen. But yeah, for now, let's just poke around. Let's see what we can find. What we might be able to sell. Oh, somebody posted a notice. What do we got? Daffodil. Sam wants a daffodil. Oh, yeah, that was the blonde fellow. Okay. No, that's a dandelion. I can't sell that. Darn it. Okay. There usually are daffodils somewhere around the community center here and around town. If I'm lucky. Ooh, Haley, well, I'm not going to talk to you. You called me ugly yesterday. Didn't like my clothes, so I'm not going to say hi to you today. But yeah, let's see if we can find a daffodil. Because when you complete these requests for folks, not only do you get some money, but it also improves the friendship points and you get closer to making those hearts. But yeah, for now, let's get rid of some of these things that we bought. I'm not going to fully get rid of the leek. I want to save it for a snack if I need it. I'm cheating a little bit. I am rebuying or repurchasing, however you want to say it, my daffodil. And I'm paying 30 gold for it, but knowing that Sam is going to give me 90, I'm still going to make 60 gold profit on it. That's the easier way, rather than running all around town looking for a daffodil. Hey, Abigail. Oh, not in a good... Okay, if you're not in a good mood, I won't talk to you. Bye. Sorry you're kind of down in the dumps. Now, if I remember correctly, Sam works here, but I can't remember if this is his day to be mopping the floors here. Okay, no, Shane's working here, but I don't see Sam. All right. We're not going to be too concerned about that. So let's move on. I mean, we have the daffodil in our backpack, and more folks to say hello to. Oh, cute little kids. And then their tutor, Penny. Now what I could have done is I could have made a detour over at Clint's to get rid of that geode. Ah, there's Sam. And then basically you just put the item in your hands and then just hover it over the person until you see the little gift icon, and that's when you know that you're giving them the gift. And do be careful when you're gifting things to people. Make sure you've got the slot item correctly selected. I've many a times given the wrong gift to the person, and sometimes if it's something that they don't like, oh, does it make them upset? You definitely want to be careful with that. Alrighty, so we found a nice mineral. I think you pronounce it jaugite. One of these days I might look up what some of these minerals look like in real life. Now again, just like I mentioned yesterday, skipping the cutscene, I will leave that to you folks to enjoy for yourselves. But just know, yeah, when we donate our first item to the museum, oh, we're going to get a nice chunk of cash. So now we're up to 322 gold, which is good. Got a little bit of spending money. Ooh, that's another thing. You've probably seen me once or twice in the previous video looking into trash cans. It's safe to look into trash cans, see if there's any leftover items, snacks, artifacts. Just be careful that nobody's around when you're doing it, because if they catch you doing it, um, they get quite disgusted by it and get upset. So you don't want to be undoing any good friendship points by then sort of trash bin diving or dumpster diving in front of somebody else. So make sure they are not within sight. I think it's 8 or 9 squares of distance that they have to be away. Alrighty, so now we made it to the beach before 5 p.m. And let's say hello. Hey, Willie the fisherman. Again, I'm going to skip the cutscene and allow you to enjoy that. But I will show you the trick to fishing. So you will get a bamboo fishing rod. And the trick is to hold down your key and then let the bar go across to full strength and then let go. And then that will cast your line. And then you don't press anything, you just let it sit there. And then you will watch, oh, see, there you go. You get the little notification exclamation bar. And then as soon as you get that, that's when you have to start clicking your action key. And you get that bar moving behind the fish. And the goal is to keep that in line with the fish. Now, seaweed, definitely want to initially just eat that for energy. Don't bother trying to sell that for profit. But to fish, again, hold down your button and then let go. As soon as you get one of those notifications that something has bit, go ahead. Yeah, I have fast forwarded this. This fishing is very time consuming, so I don't want to bore you with it too much. I'm just going to fly through this for a bit. And now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We don't have the extra slots yet. And we're probably going to have to be ditching a lot of items, so I don't really want to ditch those. Get out of my way, sequence. Don't want to ditch those just yet. So, running on home. We just want to win some friends, so our next task, just want to plant a few potatoes. Plant a few more parsnips. Let's refill that watering can. But yeah, so now we've met 27 out of 28 people. So the next thing that we want to do is just finish up our seeds here. And again, just like I mentioned yesterday, be mindful. Don't over-till. Only till what you need to match the amount of seeds that you have. Let's get rid of this junk out of here. I'm not liking this. Yeah, I do want to get rid of it. Again, decisions. Okay, 15. So let's just do a few things here. Pick up a little bit of that wood. Yeah, let's clean out a little bit of it. Just tidy up the place a little bit. And again, we're using our scythe, so we're not depleting our energy. Just make sure not to change tools at all. You don't accidentally smack something and deplete your energy too much. Alrighty, well, let's exit the farm and we'll start trudging through the forest with our scythe and start chopping away and hacking away at fibers and seeing if we can get more free seeds. Oh yes, eat any little horseradishes, get a little bit more energy. Nobody at the tower. But yeah, just keep hacking away with the scythe. And as you can see by my backpack, absolutely no luck. No luck whatsoever getting any free seeds. Gosh darn it. let's just poke around town a little bit. Now we do have our horseradish because we do want to give somebody a gift. Now, ideally, it would be something nice, like a daffodil, but the point here is just to give somebody something. Um, so we'll give Grumpy Gus Shane over there a horseradish, which he doesn't like, but we don't care. We're getting 100 gold for it, and we can make up those friendship points afterwards. But this will let me actually show you an example. So when you go to your heart tab for your friendship and click on Shane, you'll see that got cataloged as a disliked gift. So yes, note to self, do not give him any more horseradish. He doesn't like it. I don't know why. Horseradish is delicious, especially on steak. Horseradish on steak, best ever. But not in this game. All these characters, they do have their likes and dislikes. But yeah, we are at the end of day 2. We made it. We got our bamboo fishing rod. We sold some money, got parsnips. I will see you later, folks. Bye.